Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wuthering Waves. In today's video, we are talking rerolling again. Now, I know some people won't want to reroll and never did, and that is perfectly fine, but whenever there's an opportunity like this in a game, I do like to make a video to let you guys know about it. Often people feel like they got absolutely shafted on their rolls, they didn't play as much as they want, they feel like they've gone unoptimal, or you just haven't started yet, and holy crap, now is a great time if you do want to just do a couple tries for a fresh account. I actually did this myself yesterday to test the system. I wanted to test it again today to see if we got the exclusive summons, which is absolutely fantastic. And I actually got myself a new account that I've been grinding through up to level 24 in the last sort of 18 hours or so. So let's go over it and I'll show you guys what I am talking about. So all these extra rewards that we get in the mail. Now we do have the pre-registration rewards. We have the dev livestream pre-release rewards, which were the 10 normals and 10 exclusive pools. They are all here, and they don't unlock on day 2 of your account. They unlock from the date, so they are in every new account's mail. On top of that, we got 10 extra normal pools as the apology for the bad launch, and then we've got another 10 exclusive pools as another apology for a bad launch, even though the launch for me was perfectly fine. So as you can see here, we got 20, we got 10 exclusive, we got 10 normals, we've got 10 normals again, and we got another 10 exclusives. So once we go ahead and claim all of that, you can see we got 40 normals and 20 exclusives. Now that is insane for rerolling. If you do want to, once again, you do not have to, but what this enables is the 40 normal pools basically get you to pity on the beginner banner. So if you just want to start with the right beginner character, you can now do that quite easily by just running an account up, seeing if you get them. If you don't, you can reroll. Once again, rerolls do take 35-ish minutes to do, maybe 40. So it is time consuming. Once again, it's not like I'm telling you have to do this, but if you do consider doing it and you want to do a couple just to see, I mean, it's a good payoff. The other thing is this enables you to do about 30 pulls on the Gian banner. So if you want a Gian account, you can do that. And this is why I'm actually playing the new account that I started yesterday, because I got Gian in 10 pulls. That was without these pulls in the mail. I just got it from the pulls that you get from the shop after doing your 50 normal pulls, and I got a Gian. And after playing the game a bit longer and trying to play it on my phone more, because I like playing it on my phone when I'm out. Like I don't like sitting at my computer all the time. It's just me. But having face roll characters like Gian is so overpowered. So I really wanted a Gian account. I couldn't get him on my first account. So that is why I went ahead and I'm actually maining a new account now. But I'll show you guys that one in a later video. But once again, this is quite insane. So if we go over here and now we go into pulling, let's go to the convene over here. You can see we got 40 pulls and we got 20. Then don't forget, we'll go through a process of this and show you guys. You'll get extra exclusive banner pulls from here and extra exclusive banner pulls from here, and also the premium currency you have, which will actually net you another 10, 11, 12-ish pulls depending on how your summon rates go, which I think is insane. Now, the other thing you can do is if you do go ahead and you get a Gian early, then instead of picking these up, you can go ahead and you can pick the weapon ones up, and then you can go for his weapon as well with these 6 pulls if you want to. So there is plenty of options in rerolling. If you're super sweaty, maybe you go put 10 pulls on this and see if you can get an early one on this banner. I don't recommend that because it sort of nullifies the rest of the reroll. Like I said, at launch day, I was doing 20 pulls on the standard banner because that's how you got the head start. But now that you can select one here, even if you get a character early on this, it's just as good in my opinion, because then you go straight into the selector and you can try and get it early on that as well. Keeping in mind, I am recording this the day before we get the extra selector in the mail, so there will be another selector for you as well. So if you do want to reroll just based off standard banner and get 3 characters that you want, most people won't want Ling Yang. You take 3 of the others and your account is set up. But even harder, if you want to reroll for a Gian, then you can get 3 characters and then you're even more set up. So I think this is an absolutely fantastic opportunity for anyone that feels robbed, feels like they got shafted, feels like they just don't enjoy the characters that they chose and they're going for. Because once again, like looking at characters before release, it's always different once you start playing them. Like I said, I wasn't really going to get Gian, and then I realized, dude, I want to play on my phone and stuff. And Gian is so face roll that he's a good phone character. So that's why I am doing this and why I've personally gone for a fresh account myself. So let's go ahead. We'll pop the summons on this one and show you guys what I mean. So let's start off with the convene. Now, if you do happen to get this one early, this banner will be gone. So it's not like in something like Honkai Star Rail, where if you get this one early, you got to choose if you want to do these summons at a discount without having the pity anymore. It literally, from these ones, it ends. This banner disappears if you get it early, and the selector banner comes up. So keep that in mind. That is a really nice thing, so you don't have to try and make that decision, and away you go. So there's that. Let's go again. Boom. And if you get crazy lucky, and if you get crazy lucky, and you get the beginner banner early, and then you get your selector early as well, you can always go ahead and go for the weapon, because the weapon banner uses the same currency as your standard pools. So remember, we will get a free weapon for everyone, a free 5-star weapon. But you know, if you get god tier lucky and you get early on the beginner, early on the selector, you can go ahead and get a weapon if you want, or you can put it into normal summons. I personally would go for a weapon, because especially if you got a character you wanted off the beginner, because most people have 3 characters they want. Maybe if you have 4, you keep going the normal banner, but like I said, the weapon is guaranteed. You get to go straight for it. I think it's a pretty good option, but once again, that's only if you get both of these early. You do want to complete your beginner banner and your select banner first. So let's go here again. Another one. Okay, so this is a good example to show you. We're getting this one early, so this banner will be gone. So let's go ahead and see who we got. The strings have, haven't they? I feel like her voice, that people are getting upset about the voice. I don't think her voice is bad. I just feel like I hear microphone pops and stuff when I hear her speak. So here you go. This will be Lin Yang. No, okay, so this is Verena, not too bad. And once again, when I made my who to reroll guide thing, I said don't go for Verena, get her from your selector. But keep in mind, now we get a selector in the mail. So if you do get a Verena, that is a fantastic pull now. So that is wicked. So there we go. We got the Verena on that one. Now we get to put our selector in as well. For me, you know, I'm always a Jianjin type of guy. So we're going to go for that. So now we can go ahead and we can convene on this one. Once again, you can start snowballing these things. So there we go. Job done. There's that one. And now we can go over here into the Jian banner and we can do a 10 pull on this. See how you go. And I'll show you how many summons you have left over. So there's that. Okay, we didn't get anything on that one. You can do another one. And if you're going for Jian specifically, obviously you reroll them no matter what, unless you get the Jian. There we go. Nothing on that one. So on this account, if you really wanted a Jian, you go to the shop here and then you buy out these bad boys and you buy out these bad boys. If you did get a Jian, that's when I would buy out these and go for his weapon if you wanted to, because eventually you will get all 6 of these and you will stockpile them. Otherwise, you can also pick up these ones to go into your selector as well if you want to. Like, once again, you're going to end up buying out all of these, so don't stress which order you do it in. Just base it off what you've already got and whether you like the account or not. But as you can see here, if we go here, we can buy out 6 of these. Perfect. Confirm. That's 6. We've got 2 that we can get through summon, so we only need 2 more, so we can just go boom 2. There we go. There's another 10 pull for Jian. Boom. Convene. Happy days. And that is how easy it is. Once again, it does take you a fair while to get to the stage where you can go ahead and do this, but it's not bad. You know, not bad odds of trying to get an account you like if you do feel like you got shafted. Like I said, yesterday I rolled 1 just to test that the normal pulls were in there before we even got those exclusive banner pulls, and just from doing my beginner banner and then going to the shop and picking up a 10 pull of these ones, I went ahead and I got myself a Jian account that also got Jian Jin from the beginner banner, and now I get 2 more select characters, which for me are going to be Encore, will be the first one that I pick up, and then I will also pick up the Verena, and then I've got an account that I absolutely love with Jian Jin, Verena, and Encore. And that's pretty much what I want, because after playing Calcharo a bit, he's not really my vibe. And that's perfectly fine if you don't like a character. And so my other account had Calcharo, which I was happy with at the start, but I don't know. It's just, you know, I'm a boomer. So he's a bit hard to full combo and dodge and everything else. So judge me if you will. But anyway, guys, that is what it is. Rerolling right now is fantastic. If you do want to, not telling you have to. People always get mad at me when I suggest the idea of possibly rerolling, but I think it's fantastic if that's the kind of person you are, especially if you're going to play the game long term and you want to like start off with an early Jian so you can then start saving and you basically get yourself an extra exclusive character. I don't think it's a bad thing compared to if you go to like, you know, 70 pulls ish and get an off banner and then you got to go 70 again. If you can get it in 10 or 20, I mean, that's a really good set start for an account. But anyway, guys, that is it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.